All right, everybody, the countdown has finished. It is time. Welcome to Friday night. Welcome to Waterdeep Dragon Heist, episode 4, I think this is. And I'm going to switch the screen so that everybody can see the table. I am your Dungeon Master, Rob Tui, and we are going to just get to the introductions of the players so that we can get into the game. Welcome to the game, everyone. And let's start with Ella Timbers.
Hey, this is Zelakar. I am playing Ella Timbers, the Warlock Gnome.
All right, excellent. What about Sammy?
Sammy is an Asimar. That's 2 A's and 1 S. Paladin. And let's do this.
So what you're saying is it's not Asimar, it's Azamar. I gotcha.
There you go.
All right, what about Stacy?
Hey guys, I'm Fury Fate. I'm playing a half-orc fighter named Stacy.
All right. Don't be too descriptive, guys. The three of you so far haven't said anything but your name. Snot, what about you?
I am the motherfucking Snot, also known as Lazy Stooter, also known as Skeeter. I'm here to kick ass and take names. If you need any more descriptive things, DM me. I'll show you some shit.
That's personal service right there. All right. I'm gonna make it my business to say this the correct way. What about Zarade?
Hi everybody, I'm CJ and I'm playing Zerade, who is a Waterdeepian noble Furbolg druid. So there. That's what I'm doing.
So there, you can all fuck off. And just to let everyone in the audience know, I am not feeling my best. I didn't determine that I felt so bad that we couldn't play, but you might see my face is a little red. I'm a little heated up, and so I hope to play the full game. I might have to cut it short if it gets worse. But at least Doug Davison isn't here, so I probably will not have to go to the hospital. Some of you know what that story means. And also, just an announcement, next Friday we will not have a game because people will be driving and traveling to Whistler, British Columbia for the big event. And so I will be in my car probably at this time next Friday, so we will be skipping 1 week. But when we are in Whistler the following Friday, we will be having the game. So everyone will be there for that, whether they're in person or online or whatever the hell it is. All right, so let's get into it. The last time when the party was there, they had just destroyed some little fakakta mechanical bird that flew off the roof of the temple that they were going to. And they were told to go there to... What were they told to go there to do? Anybody?
We are investigating a mysterious explosion that resulted in several deaths.
Yeah, that's right. And you're trying to find out who's responsible for that. And you're going to go... go ahead.
Somebody had claimed to see what they thought was like a puppet person, and we're kind of assuming they meant like a mechanical person or thing. And we were led to investigate the temple of Gond, who is the god of technology and gears and engineering and all that shit.
All right, so the party has just, I think, destroyed this bird, this mechanical bird that was off the top of the temple. And just as you guys are entering the temple, Volo, Gredenkamp, what's his last name? I forget Volo's last name.
You can just call him Volo. He's famous.
Yeah, Volo, he's cool. And he comes up to the party and he says, "My friends, I just heard you're investigating the explosion that happened, and I want to tell you that the town of Waterdeep, and me especially, even though I'm not in any official political capacity here, I do consider this my town, and I want to thank you for your efforts. And I thought I had second thoughts about this when I first met you, but now that I know that you're good people, I want to award you with something for your party here in Waterdeep." and he presents you with a
King of the
tube.
city?
Kind of. He gives you a tube, and you open that up, and you see that there is a deed to a manor here in Waterdeep.
How
And
quaint.
so I will put that in right here. And he says, now this manor is yours to occupy and live in, if you so choose. It is currently abandoned, and you will need to go claim it. You can do that now or at any time, and that's located in Troll Skull Alley. Now, when the party was there before, and you went to like the nail shop and the other places, you did see what he's talking about. You saw a manor there, but you just didn't go in it. But
Oh, the
he
empty
says,
house.
yeah, the empty house. Yeah. So he says this belongs to you. It's a 4-story, or what's a 3-story building, and it's quite a bit of space, and you will now be able to take that over and have that be yours as your headquarters, or what have you, whatever. It's yours to do with what you want. And he says, and I wish you good luck in your adventures. And he says, I have no more to say except good luck. And he turns to walk away, and you guys are left holding a deed to a property that is now yours.
Check out our new pad.
Zarate is instantly suspicious of Bolo.
Well, you can make an insight check on to see if he is somehow trying to trick you or anything like that. And you believe him, and you don't have any reason to suspect him at all.
Alright.
Stay on target, guys. Let's finish the investigation before we go look at our new digs.
Stay on
Hell
target.
I thought you were gonna do something else.
Dicks. Before I go look at your new dicks. Yeah, that's what I heard. But that's because I'm a 14-year-old boy who's also feeling a little old. All right, so you guys then proceed into the temple. And when you get inside the temple, let me go back to the page that tells me what you see. Oh, yeah, I'm in the wrong goddamn. Okay, hold on. Okay, so the Temple of Gond is there, and you walk in, and inside you see a couple of really kind of odd things. So there's a 4-foot tall working model of a clock tower, and it's made of wood, iron, bronze, and glass, and brass bells, and delicate hands formed from solid gold. Also, you see a wooden flying machine that has wings that flap when it becomes airborne, and a miniature model of a mechanical dragon turtle that has a brass plate affixed to it, and it reads, Big Belchy, sank in deep water harbor on the Day of Wonders in 1363 DR. There's also a walking helmet, and it's just walking around the room, and it's equipped with small articulated metal arms and hands that gently slap the well, no, yeah, I guess you guys don't know that. It's just a walking around, but it does have hands that are moving. And then there's also a miniature model of a red submarine shaped like a manta ray that has a brass plate affixed to its pedestal that reads, "The Scarlet Mar Penneth, Latinese submersible launched in 1489 DR." So you guys are walking around, and there's a few people in here. It's almost, even though it's a temple, it's almost museum-like, where people are staring at these oddities. And as you guys are getting your bearings inside the building, you are approached by a dragonborn woman, and she says, "Yes, adventurers, I welcome you. My name is Valletta, and how are you this fine day?"
Hi, Valletta. Are you the priest here?
She says, "I am, as a matter of fact."
Well met. I am a paladin of great order.
And
And Sammy reaches out to shake her hand.
oh yes, she shakes Sammy's hands, and she says, "Unfortunately, even though I am the priestess of the temple, I do not have a picture to show you of myself," she says. And she says, "I have
We're-
I have the letter V I can offer you." And she
yeah,
says,
we're
"And what
looking
brings?"
right at you.
Yeah. Well, I was
He's
just making
offering
it.
the V.
I was making it. Yeah, she's offering the V. That's teen code for vagina. I was just making a joke that I don't have a picture of her. So she says, "What brings you to the Temple of Gon today?"
Well, Valletta, we were in the alley a few minutes ago when, all chaos broke out and an explosion. But we've heard that a puppety automaton was seen there. So I'm wondering if you have any that are missing.
Well, I don't personally have any that are missing or that I own here at the temple, but perhaps you want to speak with Nim, who's upstairs. Nim is up there. He is
Cheerbits. Cheerbits in the stream.
Cheerbits.
Thanks for the cheerbits.
Hey, Fiona83, thanks for the cheerbits. Nim is a Nimblewright that is upstairs, locked in his room, and he has not come out since this explosion occurred outside. Perhaps you'd like to speak with him. He actually is
It
mute.
wouldn't be too much trouble.
Yeah, I can take you up there. I'll have to translate because he's mute. He doesn't speak. He can understand you but cannot talk. And so she'll walk you up the stairs, and this guy's, she gestures to a door, but the door's locked, and so you guys have to tell me what you'd like to do based on this locked door.
She led us to a locked door?
She led you to a locked door and said he's in there, but his door is locked, so I don't know if he'd be willing to speak with you or not.
Knock, knock, knock. Come out, please. We just want to talk.
Okay, so you knock on the door, and you hear rummaging around, so there's definitely someone in there, but there's no answer, and she has told you that he doesn't speak, but the door does not unlock.
Priestess, do you have a key to this door so that we can greet this friend of yours, this automaton?
So Valletta says, "I do not have a key because he has the key. His name is Nim, and he's the only one with the key, so I cannot open this door for you." They
Oh,
need to do a
shit.
knock spell or a...
Anyone got thieves' tools?
I got some Smith's tools. I could probably take it apart.
We could ask him some more specific questions. Zarate wouldn't, because she doesn't like being in this place, because Gond is basically the devil for her.
She's like, "Fuck this place."
So she just has a constant scowl on, and she's trying to shrink, though she's 7'9". She's got her cloak all around her. She's kind of giving everyone looks. She doesn't like being here.
Yeah, you're big, but you're not real strong. And normally Urash would lower a shoulder, but he only has a 10 strength, so I'm not tough.
Wait, did you say this was a wood door or a metal door?
It's a metal door, but the Valletta says, he cannot talk, but he can hear you. So perhaps there might be something you could say to, get him to open the door, but I cannot open it for you.
Ella, I think this is on you, or CJ.
Okay. Zarate will step forward, and she'll kind of give the door a thump, and she'll say that I, Zarate of House Bolgarth, noblewoman of Waterdeep, command that you tell me what you know of the incident in the marketplace.
Command. Okay, so let's see. Since you used the word command, we'll make this a intimidation check. Before you roll that, Valletta steps up next to you, and she shouts through the door, "Nim, these are nice people. I strongly urge you to comply." So you can roll a intimidation check with advantage.
Oh. All right.
Okay. He raps on the door twice.
Gerardi
And-
jumps. He's scared.
And Valletta says, "Oh, two knocks. That means no. He's not going to open the door apparently." She goes, I can't have you be breaking this down, but perhaps, if I turn my back, are any of you thievery type people? Maybe you could just pick this lock.
We could just call the guard. That's always an option.
I'm not a thievery type, but I'm fairly dexterous.
He, as soon as you say the word guard, you hear an unlocking sound on the door. And he opens the door with a wide look on his face, and there actually is a picture of this guy. He does not have his weapon drawn or anything like that, but that's just what he looks like. And he motions you to come in.
Motherfucker.
And
Stacy's gonna point and start accusing him. That's him. That's the murderer. He's the one that killed everybody in the street.
Are you really doing that?
Yes.
And he looks at Valletta with a worried look on his face, and he's waving his hand, and he says, "No." She says, he's saying, "No, it wasn't me." And then he does some kind of sign language to her, and he says, I can explain. And then he begins to tell a story that she translates to you, that it was in fact a Nimblewright that, like himself, that did this, but it wasn't him, and that's why he's hiding, because he thought for sure that people would think it was him, but it wasn't him. And he tells you, I can give you a Nimblewright detector. This, people like me that are constructs. Now again, she's translating all this because he can't speak, and he's furiously moving his hands and doing sign language, and she's very adept because he's known her for a long time. And she's telling you kind of I'm saying it as the DM so it's easy for you to understand, but he's kind of, she's kind of speaking broken speech and stuff. But she communicates to you that he can give you an item that will detect other Nimblewrights, and you can go find the real culprit of this explosion. And he doesn't know where that person might be hiding, but he knows that it is another Nimblewright who's not himself. So he kind of grabs this item, and you guys all look at it, and he starts handing it to Zarate, the closest person, and she says, "Yeah, this is an item called the Nimblewright detector, and when you get within 500 feet of a Nimblewright that isn't Nim, it will start humming and the umbrella will spin, and you'll know that he's within 500 feet. And then she says he wants you to go and find him because he wants his name cleared, and he Nimblewrights don't have a brotherhood or any, he's got no loyalty to this other guy, so he only wishes that you will go find him and bring him to justice so that he can have his name cleared, because without evidence it obviously looks like it might be him, but he's trying to convince you that he's innocent.
Ella's a gnome, right?
Sure am.
So Zerati kind of holds the thing really delicately, like it's like a dead bird, and she just kind of holds it over your hands and just drops it, like she wants nothing to do with it.
And I will, as dexterously as possible, catch it then.
All right.
She even wipes off her hand afterwards.
I'm going to say that Ella is able to catch it without a problem, because if it breaks, then the whole adventure's over. And then, no, not really. But yeah, you're able to do that. And so I will actually put the Nimblewright in the party sheet. The Nimblewright detector, that is.
I would like to ask them if there are likely to be many Nimblewrights in the area, or if we're looking at 5 or 10. Right?
There-
Is it 100
There
likely,
are
or
no,
or-
it wouldn't be 100, but it would be maybe 3 or 4. When word gets out that that a nimble right is being pursued or looked for, that number may become less. But he happens to know that there is a group of ships in the harbor that the person he thinks it is known to hide. So you guys could look there, and the Valletta says the search for this person may take many hours or even days. But she says, I know we have a griffin that you could borrow, and if one of you would like to ride the griffin around Waterdeep, you may be able to just do a leisurely flight around and probably narrow down. Zero in within an hour or two. So she says, who would like to be the rider of the griffin?
Me.
Snot also jumps all over that.
All right, so
it's a goddamn griffin.
Why don't both of you roll an animal handling check?
It's gonna be abysmal.
Mine should be maybe okay.
And Valletta leads you downstairs and out to the back, and you guys are the whole party standing around this griffin that's just kind of tied there, waiting to be ridden. And Stacy approaches it, and it shakes its head away, and Snot also approaches it, and it doesn't like either one of you.
So Sammy goes.
Almost cry.
Everybody look to the top left of this great tabletop game we're playing here, and who looks like they're already flying?
You look like you're in a strong wind.
Thank you. That's what I'm.
When Sammy approaches the griffin, it acts the same way by kind of shying away, but also adds a mean growl.
I guess you don't like apples. I step back.
Zarate will sigh once more and step forward, and she kind of does like a series of clicks and hoots, and she's going to use her speech of beast and leaf to allow her to somewhat communicate with this creature.
All right, you can roll your check with advantage then if you do that.
Cheating, that's cheating.
I can totally speak with animals if you give me 10 minutes. I forgot about that.
All right, well, Zarate is able to, because of her special power, communicate with this animal who seems to be quite friendly with Zarate and would allow her to ride it. So,
that being the case, I'm going to hold out the nimble right detector and say, you might want this back.
Zarate just has the biggest just frown on her face, and she reluctantly takes it.
All right,
she'll climb up on the griffin.
She's small enough.
Zarate is like browbeaten and like, oh, how did I get into this? And takes this instrument and is so disappointed with like the entire universe. And she mounts the griffin, and flies away and toward the harbor, and in fact comes back in a relatively short amount of time, having found that this whirligig thing started freaking out when she got close to one particular ship down in the harbor. So Zarate knows where this ship is and how to get to it, and you guys can go pursue that avenue of adventuring if you so choose.
We'll investigate this ship. Yeah, we got to head that way. Can you show us the way, Zarate?
Probably. So I had some questions about these nimble rights that I wanted to ask at some point.
Okay.
Likewise.
If Valletta is available.
Valletta will continue to speak with you, yes.
All right. How did these things come to be? Who made these things?
She says, I'm unsure of the history of nimble rights, but I do know that they are constructs and that they act independently. they are not controlled by any one person or one group that I know of. Nim, the Nimblewright that we have here, has always been very friendly, has always done a great service to the temple, and just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time when this explosion occurred, because he all of the eyewitnesses and everybody is, describing exactly what he looks like, but they all look very similar, so it's very racist. And so she says, but I really don't know the origins.
Do they actually have any distinguishing features that we would be able to use to tell them apart?
She says they are magically created. They usually serve as guards or assassins, which is what brought Nim to the temple, because he chose to go his own way against that. They are their faces are frozen by whatever their creators have given to them when they were created. So they do have distinguishing faces. They look different. So you can tell them apart. They're very stealthily and nimble, and they move with a swashbuckling, dodgy, avoidy, parry-y kind of a way, which lends them to be pirate-ish, which is why we might make sense that he's this guy's hiding on the ship. And of course, since they're a construct, they don't need to eat, sleep, drink, do any of that stuff. But yeah, you can tell them apart by their faces.
And does the Church of Gond have any means by which they can control constructs or disable them to make them easier to apprehend?
Unfortunately not. We have the detector, which is now in your possession, but we do not have any other way of overcoming them other than normal brute force, which is what anybody would use for their method.
Well, it's good to know that you're creating these abominations with no way to stop them. That helps me sleep at night. Thank you.
Protecting.
Well, no,
Protecting.
I didn't
They didn't create
it
him.
wasn't me. It wasn't me. She's like all upset.
It's
Stop.
your
Speak up.
kind, she says as she points around the temple. This is the type of things you would do.
I'm just about an innocent, breathing dragonborn. You don't want to make me mad. Peace be with you, she says. Even you, she who does not favor Gond.
Sammy kind of pulls Zarate to the side and says, hey, don't spit in the face of the one that's going to give us the reward.
The town's going to give us the reward of finding the murderer. Speaking of which, I say we call a group of guardsmen to help us apprehend this thing.
Okay, you can go down to, the cop shop or whatever and make your case to some guardsmen to help you, in the name of the law, apprehend this Nimblewright that you're looking for. So let's do. Does one person?
I will leave that up to the group. I won't unilaterally decide to do that. So.
Oh, so you guys can discuss that. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm not sure that's a good idea. I think we should go check it out first.
I think it's a good idea because we're gonna need the backup.
Ooh, split the party. I think we're giving them time to get away if we do that. But if that's the wishes of the party, I will go along.
We could split the party.
And I might find some joy in dismantling this thing myself.
Yeah, whenever you involve a bureaucracy, it usually slows things down. I like what Ella said.
Hey, Chandri, what's up?
Very well. Now we agreed to go after the thingy.
Okay, so you do not want to involve the authorities.
It sounds like the majority is a no.
All right, so as Zarate is talked out of that, you also then remember that taking the law into your own hands and this and that is probably not a good idea in Waterdeep. And should you announce that that's what you're doing, whether or not you're seeking help from the authorities themselves is probably a bad idea. So you decide that the group made the right decision there.
Good.
Okay, so let's get some. So you guys skip on down to the harbor, and you see that yes, there are ships in the harbor here in Waterdeep, as you would assume there would be. And Zarate is able to point out the specific ship that made the most racket with that. The detector. Thank you for finding the word that I couldn't come up with. And so as you guys approach this ship, it starts to, by the time you get down there, it's dark, and you figure the only way you can do this is under cover of night, because even though the ships are harbored, there's still many people around. But at night, you should be able to not have to worry too much about somebody noticing you, more so than in the daytime. They would be really easy to spot you. So I do have a map. Let's give you the map here. 1 second.
Yeah, one of the things Sammy says is, at night we can send Ella out in front of us because she sees so far in the dark.
Okay, so
I see so far. I don't need to walk ahead of you. I can walk behind you and still see farther.
Yeah. But Snot can go ahead because he is silent as fuck and he's in his natural area.
okay, 1 second.
If I had 5 more strength, I'd be brave and lead the party, but I'm staying back.
So as you guys approach, there are some sailors as you come to the side of the ship. I will reveal these to you, and then I'll show you where you guys are. You guys are basically coming off the dock on the left side. So let's put you there. And again, I'm using Zacchaeus's map, so these encounters are not they're on a different black and white map, which I'll show you, in case you guys are interested. That's the map we're not using.
Thank fucking God for that.
Okay,
It's not that bad.
Thanks, Zacchaeus, for that.
You guys approach, and because it's unless you guys are being obvious that you don't belong, these people would not initially notice that you weren't supposed to be there. 5 people approaching a ship at the beginning, just after the sun went down, is not unusual, but they may recognize you as not crew members. So at this point, before combat begins necessarily, what would you guys do? Oh, here, let me see if there's a description. 1 second. Yeah, okay, so that's 3 sailors, and they're all drow. These characters are all drow. So there are 4 jolly boats, rowboats, that are stacked on top of each other, and the ropes and pulleys are there, and oh fuck. So here's Jesus Christ. There's a note here that says, Fantasy Grounds, in order to preserve the fact that the drow are disguised, they have all been given generic tokens. Otherwise, players could identify these NPCs for what they really are. So I was not supposed to tell you that they were drow. My bad.
Way to go.
Fuck.
I already forgot that you mentioned it. I don't know what you're talking about.
They
All
look
right.
like M's and S's to me.
Look very tan.
Yeah, Sailor 9 and S&M. That's what you like, Zell. I know the whole story. All right.
Swarthy Luskin types.
All right. So, and obviously the things that are grayed out are, stuff behind doors or whatever. So as you guys approach the edge of the dock, what do you do?
I pull my hood up and walk right onto the boat without saying a single thing.
Okay, when you let me lock tokens here so you can show me where you want to walk.
Well, where's the, or is it just moored here? Or, like, there's no.
Yeah, it's you're on the dock, so I mean I know the map looks like it's in the water, but you're just on a dock
Yeah.
there.
All right, give me 1 second. Janky shit. And all I'm gonna do is let my glowing eyes show.
All right, so
'Cause
are you trying to go through that door there?
that, I thought those were stairs.
Oh, you're going. Okay, you trying to go up or down?
I'm trying to go up.
Okay. So you hear a voice inside your head. Don't split the party. And there is going to be another. Let's see. You're going up, so there's fucking fucking ship maps are crazy. So you're going up, and that means you're going to go to this place. So I'm going to share with you a different map.
All right.
And then I will. That's got nothing on it at this time, so let me reveal where you are. Oh damn it! Why is it not let me? Ah, okay, here we go. Okay, so Snot goes up here.
Did he ghost up there and without the sailors seeing him?
No. I'm not trying to hide. I could in this area, but I just walked on like I belong here.
I would like to do the same, taking advantage of the fact that I was a pirate in the past. I'd like to look like I'm headed to do some mundane, ship task.
Okay, so Snot, roll for me a either stealth or deception. In your case.
All right.
Okay, and then Zelikar, you can, or I mean, I'm sorry, I called you Zelikar. Ella, you can,
Okay.
you can move where you would like to go, and then also roll either stealth or deception.
I'm going to go deception, but I'm
Do you have
going
a
to
pirate
try
background?
I do.
Oh, you can roll with advantage.
I'm going to try to avoid splitting up the party and go the same direction.
Okay.
The sailor says, "What is this? A parade?"
Unable to open window with link because no module containing the link. What kind of fucking bullshit? Okay, that's a mistake. That means I have to go find it this way. Okay, there's nobody up there. Okay. So yeah, you both are able to act either stealthily or in charge enough, looking what you're doing. And I'll give you that map as well, Ella. 1 second. So what about so the two of your party walk off the dock and up the stairs, and you guys don't see these other sailors react yet. Anyway, what do the rest of you do?
Sammy's going to hang back and kind of watch them up on top the deck there and see if they give us a signal to mount the boat. Or
Stacy's gonna follow. She's seeing them not reacting, so she's like, "Oh, okay. So I guess it's okay to go up here," and so she does so.
Okay, roll a stealth or deception check, whichever you choose. Trying to be quiet, or are you trying to act like you know you're supposed to be there?
I'm gonna act like I'm supposed to be here.
Okay,
Like
so
I'm just
that's
following along.
deception.
Yeah,
then.
deception. It's the same buff.
Okay,
Doesn't
and
matter.
as you get here, you can all roll initiative. And Snot might.
I'm sorry.
Snot, are you back? Snot is not back. I'll roll his. And I'm gonna give Stacy the first one she got. Okay, so in that case, why isn't there a? Should be like ship fighting music or something. I don't know. What happens if I play this? I don't know if that's gonna be
Sorry.
different. All
I
right,
am back
so
now. I heard you asking me, but the machine for my food wasn't working. The debit
okay,
machine.
I rolled your initiative, so it's all good. All right, so
Appreciate that.
let's. Yeah, Sammy, you are actually first to act, and these sailors have now shown you their attention.
All right, Sammy's seeing that they're looking at me. I'm gonna step on board and say, "Ahoy, sailor! Is your captain aboard?" Play it cool, like I'm some kind of merchant.
Okay. Let's have you roll a persuasion or intimidation check, your choice.
I love you, man. I meant to drop that in the tower, but
That's okay.
Not weak.
Hey, Wergy42, thanks for the sub. I appreciate that. So this sailor says our captain's business is none of your concern, and you can tell he's getting ready to stab you in the face.
All right, I'll move over to this sailor and go, "Hey, ahoy, sailor! We would like to meet with your captain. We have some important business to discuss, and we're not. We can step off board if you're upset with us. We're not here to fight or try to take over your ship or anything. We just want to talk to the captain."
Okay. You may roll the same check again for that guy if you decide to, after the first sailor swings at you and misses with his short sword.
Oh, that's so wrong. All right.
But
Your friend
so
tried to kill me, but I will continue to try to intimidate the other guy.
okay, yep, you can do that. Okay, he says, "Hey Frank," and he's speaking to Sailor 12. He says, "Hey Frank, take it easy, man. Take it easy. These guys seem friendly."
Thank you, sir.
So Sailor 7 says, "Let's see if we can work something out." That would probably be all you could do on your turn.
All right.
And so we're going to see how this plays out. So Ella, what do? You can hear commotion back down the bottom of the stairs. There's nobody you can see up here where you are at this point.
I came here looking for somebody, or something, I suppose. Better word. So is that like a door there in the middle of, like, yep, like there?
Yeah, that's the door. Yeah.
I'd like to take a peek inside.
Okay. Yep. Sure. I will let you see. So you open that door. And you see an empty hallway with many more doors.
More door, really?
Oh my God! I didn't mean to have that happen.
Yes.
Yes. Sooner, your laugh is the fucking best, man. I swear to God.
Thank you, sir.
All right, so
So
you moved 10, so you could move more if you'd like.
I will. So I'm going to whisper first to Snot. I'm going to check in here.
Am I allowed to whisper back as a free action?
Yeah, sure.
I'll be like, I'll watch the door and these idiots on the main floor.
Okay, so presumably there's more doors. More door over here.
Yeah. So you can open one as a free action. So now if you open this door, that will use your action on your turn to do it, but you can still open it.
Sammy, as a free action, flashing his fingers, saying, "I got these guys distracted. Do what you got to do."
So yes, I'm going to open the door as my action.
There's only one finger sign I understand, and that's the bird.
Which you clearly read that clear.
Okay, you open that door, and when you do, you see hammocks, and there is a off-duty sailor in there who says, fucking on guard or whatever. So I will post him on the map in just 1 second. Oh Christ! Now I gotta figure out which one. Okay.
Oh, sorry, pardon me. I was just looking for my berth.
7, 9, and 12. So 16.
That was with an E.
Birth. I looking for my birth. Yeah, that's good. It was with an E. And he stares at you intently, and you probably think that he is going to try to do something to you.
Yeah, murder me, but I used my action, so I don't have anything else I can do. But
Right, you still have about
back away
15 more
if
movement.
I
Yeah,
have.
you could do that. You got about 15 movement.
So I'll back up saying something like, "Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit," and see how far I can get.
Okay, sounds good. So in that case, yeah, you could go even 5 more feet if you wanted to.
Okay, yeah, I would.
Oh yeah, okay, that's right. I forgot. There's a link that's broken. Okay, so Zarade, you are the only one left standing on the dock, and what do you do?
All right, so it's clear that you guys are not buying our story. Is that what I'm hearing?
Well, the first guy didn't buy it. The second guy perhaps did buy the story, but we haven't seen the reaction yet. In other words, the sailor number... Whoops, I just flipped Stacy over. I didn't mean to do that. Sailor number 7 appeared to have been persuaded or intimidated by Sammy, but we don't know for sure until he has a chance to do something.
All right, I'm going to ready to cast an infestation on sailor number 7 if there is further hostile activity.
By anyone? Or by any
Yes.
enemies, you mean? Yeah, okay.
By any of the ones that I can see.
Okay, sounds good.
I've even got that code that you made.
Is that a spell or a cantrip?
It's a cantrip.
Okay, sounds good.
And then that'll be my turn.
Yeah, and
Okay.
he's a Philborg. He can see on the deck from the dock, so he's so tall. Or she's, sorry.
All right, so this mate comes running right over the top of the grate there, shouting to his buddy Sailor 7, "Idiots! Dumbass!" And he comes running down there, and he tries to short sword attack on Sammy, and he hits. And this is an unfriendly hit. That's a lot of damage. And then
Damn.
Am I not? Do I not have sounds on? Why am I not hearing this shit? Sounds are on. I don't know.
I hear like the ship rocking back and forth.
Oh, you do, but you don't. But I didn't hear any. I didn't hear the attack sounds. Whatever. Okay, so let's try that again. He has another attack,
That's wrong.
and that is a hit. And this is probably not going to be good. All right, so Sammy goes down. Sailor number 9.
Can I use my ready to action?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you could have actually done that before that second attack, but I don't know. I don't
It
think
wouldn't
that'll.
have stopped it.
Yeah,
It
I
wouldn't
don't
have
think.
stopped it. I'm not even targeting that guy. So. All right.
He failed his save.
All right. So here's some damage, and then he takes a D, or he's gonna do it. Roll a D4, and then he runs in a direction. Let me pull up those details real quick. So 1 is north, 2 is south, 3 is east, 4 is west. So 2 is south, which he. So yeah.
So
If the direction is blocked, he doesn't move, basically.
okay, so he doesn't move. And then does that persist damage, or is that just one time?
Just one.
Cantrip. Okay. So Sailor number 9 is going to come down and try a hand crossbow at Stacy. Whoops. Okay. That was a mistake of the program moving while I was doing something, so that's not supposed to have happened. Let me remove that off Stacy. Try the attack again. It's a hit, and Stacy takes 7 damage. Sailor 12 moves towards Stacy and tries to swing a short sword and misses. Sailor 1 comes out of his room on the other deck. I suppose I can let you guys all see this since it doesn't matter that much. And then sees Ella, so we'll try to shoot a crossbow. And fumbles. And has to do a bad thing. Con save.
Heal an unconscious player? Oh, no.
Oh, wow. Okay. Let's see. You must make a successful... Or, okay, so it didn't... So that's just a fumble. Nothing happens. Sailor 8 comes out. Is going to come out a little bit here. Also try to shoot. Hand crossbow at Ella Timbers. Misses. Mr. Number 7 is going to look over to the guy on the dock and say, "What's with this bug business?" and try to shoot and hit. And you fail your saving throw from the arrow, and it knocks you unconscious.
Oh, good.
Stacy.
Okay, so I'm going to attack the Sailor 12 because he's up in my face and he hurt me. Or attempted to hurt me. I'm actually going to use one of my little combat dice things for
All right.
a disarming attack.
Okay.
Okay, so my first attack's gonna be with the rapier.
That is a miss.
Okay, then bonus action attack with the scimitar.
That's a hit. He succeeded on his save.
Okay, so he doesn't get to drop his weapon.
But you do kill him.
That's just as satisfying. Okay.
So he does drop his weapon.
He does drop his weapon. That's right.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, and then I will go ahead and move over here.
Okay.
And we have 2 downed people, right?
Both of the people
This
where
one.
you are unconscious. Except you.
Go ahead and do my action surge,
Okay.
and attack sailor number 9.
Okay. That's an angry action surge.
Yeah, that's pretty intense. I will go ahead and also do another disarming attack.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go ahead and check that off.
That's a miss.
Okay, so bonus action again with my scimitar.
So, you don't get another bonus action.
Oh no.
Action surge gives you another action, but not a second bonus action. No.
Oh, okay. Oh, it just said possible bonus action.
Right. That's if you didn't already use it.
Okay.
So an action surge is not another turn. It's just another action.
What was I? Okay, never mind. I was thinking of something that gave you an extra turn.
Haste.
That's what it is.
Oh, and by the way, where the hell are the rescuing attempts from the stream? I don't see anybody.
They're ready for us to go die,
They
apparently.
want you to die. By the way, I guess we didn't announce that. Anybody that's in the Twitch stream, you can use your XP to help the players with potions or these kind of things. And you can type in Fury just typed store in the chat, or you can type in commands. That's another way to get it. But if they all go unconscious, I have plans. There's a kraken in the bay. I'm just kidding. All right, so now it's Sailor 16, who is gonna come out and run after the person he saw open the door and try to chop her with his short sword. And he misses. So Snot, you've seen activity come to life both in front of you and down below, down the stairs. You can probably see everybody.
Is there any way I can yell at the top of my lungs, fucking stop? With,
Yes.
like, my full sincerity? Because, like, we're not here to fight these people. We're not here to kill these people. Like, shit went fucking sideways, but that's not what the intent was. Like, is there any way I can convey that to all the people here? Like, my teammates and the people against.
Yeah, stop the fighting.
Against.
Yeah, you can roll.
Yes.
You can roll a persuasion check. I'll even let you do that as a free action, and give you the result. If you'd like to do that, and you do have 2 inspirations.
Yeah, I definitely want to use an inspiration on that. All right, here's my persuasion check.
Okay. When you yell that out, you do see all of the combatants, both on your deck and the deck below, look over to you as if they have heard you, and you don't know what their reaction is going to be yet, but they do look at you as if they have heard you. So you'll see what happens when it's time.
So I still won't draw a weapon. I'll move right beside these guys without drawing a weapon, without my hands up, with my hands up.
Okay.
And I will say, not angrily or anything, just loud enough that everyone can hear, is like, we came here on a mission. Some people got murdered. We heard it was on your ship. We didn't want any of this. We're just looking for a goddamn dude made out of gears.
Okay, so that's about as much time as you would have to say anything.
And that will be my turn. That is
Okay.
all.
So, sailor number 7 is not going to act at this time. Waiting to see if the fighting is going to stop. What does Stacy do? Remember that the initiatives shift every round.
I heard him kind of yell. So I guess I will not murder, but I will ready in action. Mainly if he twitches or looks at me wrong, I will attack his ass. I was just about to put ready
Okay.
at twitch. Yeah.
All right, and what does Zarate do? Zarate rolls a death save?
No, I'm not dead.
Oh yeah, you're not dead.
It's
You're
sleep
just
poison.
unconscious. That's right.
Yeah.
You're not dead. Sailor 22 then comes out of the room and I'm going to have to determine whether he heard you. You did yell at the top of your lungs. So I'm going to say he did. And he comes out with his weapon drawn, held high in the air, but does not do anything at this time. Sailor 8 again holds fast for the moment. Sailor 1, same. Does not attack. You see, I'm readying actions for all these sailors. Sammy does, in fact, roll a death save, and his is a success. Sailor 9 in round 2 is unconvinced, but yet does not twitch or do anything. Because he sees things stopping, so they're not quite sure. And
Are we having a staring contest?
Well, so far it is a staring contest. The mate moves, let's see. The mate moves back to where he originally was. And he has his bow drawn now, but he does not shoot it. Wait, what happened? Did I switch? Oh yeah, no. And the mate mumbles something. I'm going to say Stacy's the only one that could possibly hear him. Stacy, roll a perception check. Okay. You in no fucking way hear what he says.
I'm guessing it was oh, wow, yeah.
So, Snot, back to you. You have yelled at the top of your lungs for the fighting to stop, and it is now your turn again, and no one has taken another swing or shot. So,
which one of all these people look the most important? Like, they probably all just look like normal sailors?
The one that's down, the mate down on the bottom.
Alright.
He looks most powerful.
Can I move down there without taking op shots? That's out of character question.
You don't know. They can op-shot you if they so choose. So you're running the risk. Depends on what you say when you move.
As I walk away from these guys towards the mate, I'll be like, "Excuse me, mate. This went terribly wrong, but we have some business, and it might benefit you. It might benefit us. I don't know which one at this point, but we really need to talk about this because you guys are just going to kill us all. So, will you give me a chance to speak?"
So you get to about the stairs, and these guys don't attack you. And it appears as though the fighting has stopped. And he says, "Speak your mind, but realize that one of us is dead. So you're going to have to pay for that no matter what." And then leaves you to say what you want to say.
I'll tell him I accept that. There is a machine on your boat that killed a lot of people. And we came here to find it before the city did and before everyone else did. We didn't come here to kill anyone. Shit happened. We went about this the wrong way. But if we don't find out if that's the goddamn... what are they called again? What is Nim?
Nimble, right?
Yeah, and Nimble Right. If we don't find out if that's the Nimble Right that threw bombs in an alley, shit's gonna hit the fucking fan real fast.
And he says, "Well, you've come to the wrong place. There's no, what did you say it was? A nimble right? There's no nimble right here. So if you want to get off this ship with your lives, you'll drop all the cash you have on the deck and leave."
Do I believe him that there's no Nimble Right?
You can roll a intimate. I mean what's it called? Somebody help me.
Insight.
Insight check. Jesus Christ, I don't feel good, you guys.
Do we still have the detector?
Yeah, it's in the party.
On the dock.
Yeah, you do. You do have it.
Is it making noise?
Yes.
All right. I would like to use my last inspiration for this insight check because my insight's not so awesome. Man, I got a lot of shit on my screen. It's fucking crazy.
Okay, so I'm gonna word this very carefully. As far as he's concerned, he's telling the truth. But yet that nimble right detector is fucking going crazy.
All right, so I'll reply. I believe you 100%. We were given this device by the Temple of Gond, which is not to be fucked with, because we tried fucking with them and it wasn't a good idea. But, and it absolutely for surely tells me that it is on your ship. Like, I would love to leave, and I will give you all my money right now if you just give me the opportunity to prove that I'm right.
So he moves a little closer, and he gets a perplexed look on his face because he sees that this device is whirling and whizzing. And he says, "Well, you've aggressed against us, and although I tend to believe you, I'm not too sure I can trust you. Why don't you stay here and I will search the ship? And if I find this nimble right, as you say, I will bring it here."
Well, will you at least take Ella with you? So that I'm not just trusting you on your word. Because you've already given me your word and you haven't lied to me yet. But things I can't see with my own eyes, you know how that shit is. It doesn't fucking work that way. So
all right,
take Ella with me. I'll stay on the boat, and I need to help my friend Sammy because your guys fucked him up real bad.
All right.
I'll smile, go friendly, wave, and say, what could I do to you, a tiny little gal like me, anyway?
All right. So basically, all of the sailors come down from the top. And you guys can attend to Sammy and Zarate, who are unconscious, and make sure they don't die or whatever's wrong with them, while this
Yeah.
mate and Ella go off to search the ship together.
And we'll also
And
obviously give Ella the control, the wand thing.
Oh, the detector.
well, it's
Yes.
500 feet, so anywhere on the ship that thing's going to go off. All
Doesn't
it does is it detects any.
Doesn't it get louder
No,
when you're
if it
the
within
closer you get?
no, it doesn't. It's not a pinpoint thing. It's just within 500 feet, it goes on, and if not, it goes off. It doesn't pinpoint anything that I know of. At least that's how I hope it works. Now I need to read it.
Okay.
You can just say that's how it works.
Well,
Right,
Yeah,
and
it's-
that's how it works.
I totally believe you.
Oh yeah, no, it does get faster the closer you get. Yeah, but I don't want it to work that way. Especially since
Okay, then it doesn't
you guys
work that way.
By the way, any potential DMs, this is a great example of the players just fucked the whole thing by they're making me search the ship. They're not going to search it. They're making me do it. But this is awesome. I love it. So now I have to actually go through. You guys have to give me a second here. I have to go through a. I don't want to take a break so early, but I need to read through. Where the fuck? All right, just
Well,
everyone relax.
You can give us like a 3-minute one right now, like a quick bathroom break or whatever. Like
If you
my
guys
food's
need,
still
yeah,
sitting
if you
here
guys,
getting cold.
if you guys need to, go for it, because I need to cycle through the story entries until I find what I'm looking for here.
All right, I'm
yeah.
gonna eat a little bit of my food, but I will be away from the headset.
Okay. So what I'm doing is I'm going through and finding the nimble right, because I didn't. They basically circumvented this whole ship thing, which is fine. I'm happy to have them do that. I'm not attached to. I bought this module, and goddamn it, they're gonna play every fucking stitch of it. I'm not down for that. But I need to find where the nimble, because obviously this is ahead of what I prepared. So now I'm going by the seat of my pants, everybody, which I'm prone to do. That's fine with me. I know how to do it. I've DM'd enough to know what the fuck. Plus, I'm changing the adventure a little bit, so people that have played this are going, no, that's you can't do that. Well, that's how I'm doing it. Okay, so not there. Aha! Nimble right stands in a small alcove. Okay, so nimble right serves. Okay. So now, if they find the nimble right and bring him up, then that'll just be J529, J530. Okay. So basically what that means is that they'll just go back. Okay. So Ella returns with this mate. And he says, I was able to get this nimble right. And you guys have to leave pretty much right now because I didn't know this was here, which means obviously it's a big secret. And as soon as it's noticed to be missing, there's going to be hell to pay. So we need to make a pact here and now that you're gonna leave me all your dragons, all your gold pieces. Take this nimble right, and we're never going to speak of this. And I will explain to my captain what happened to our dead soldier, our dead sailor. And he says, agreed or not agreed?
No. I don't want to lose my gold.
All right. As soon as you say no, they all draw their swords, and he says it again. Agreed or not agreed? Now they're
So
starting.
turns out you're pirates after all, and I will drop my money on the deck.
All right. Is anybody going to resist that?
I can't.
Sammy's gonna resist because he can't.
Well, you
It
would have been
dropped
conscious
his
at this
money.
point, probably in no condition to fight, but someone would have stabilized you.
Oh, okay. I'll toss my gold towards the grate there and say, "Here you go." Oops, it fell through. No, I'm kidding.
All
I'll
right.
drop my coins on the deck, and
I'll
we'll
do the
leave
same.
Stacy if she chooses to resist.
All right. Is Stacy going to resist?
She might be off on the break.
No, I'm here. I'm thinking really, really fucking hard.
We're gonna be able to take the Nimberite with us, right?
Yes.
That's the deal, Stacy. We get the Nimberite. The reward's gonna be way more than 125 gold.
You guys do get to keep your copper and your silver.
I don't like it.
Don't worry about it. My parents are rich. It'll be fine.
Ella, are you with us?
I already dropped my coin on the deck, so
I'll drop some of it, kind of.
You're going to try to
Yes.
deceive.
Try to do a little sleight of
All right.
hand and
Roll sleight of hand or deception, your choice.
it's both the same.
Okay, he approaches you with his sword to your neck and says all of it.
Let me tell you, noble rule number 3 that we all learn as kids. Your coin purse is not worth your life.
I'm gonna look
But
at his face,
all 5
memorizing
of your
everything about him.
all 5 of your coin purses are worth the guy's life that you killed, apparently, according to this fucking lowlife.
Well, yeah, that's a rule for nobles, not sailors.
Yeah.
Fine.
All right, so you guys all drop your gold and you make off unscathed. Couple of you limping back to the Temple of Gond with the Nimblewright. And you get back to the
Let us chat a bit.
The fuck was that? Oh, somebody put orc in there. Let's chat a bit. You guys get back. Let me make sure. You guys will get experience for that encounter. And I'm going to say...
Snot is a god. That's what I would say.
That's not what I was going to say.
We should have gotten the police involved. Stacy's gonna say that as we leave.
Okay, Stacy says we should have gotten the police involved. I'm going to take off all negative effects. All right. So you guys get back.
First thing, Sammy's gonna ask, "Hey, can you heal me? I got a little roughed up in the acquisition of this Nimblewright, that rogue Nimblewright."
Yeah, so
Priestess.
when you get back to the temple, They do patch you up. Trying to find it now. Here we go. Valletta. And they quickly grab this Nimblewright, and about 3 or 4 of these priests haul him off, and like down into a basement somewhere. You don't know what the hell, but they're like, "Oh, good, you found him." And Nim, even though Nim doesn't talk, he's clapping because his name's been cleared. So Valletta tells you there is a reward for this, and she gives the party 500 gold pieces. And so now, even though you dropped all your gold on the deck for the pirates, you guys all have more now than you did when you started. So
No, we didn't.
also she has non-magical items for you. And so the first one is a pair of adjustable stilts. The second one is a backpack parachute. The third one is a barking box, which you can just, it has a dog's bark and it'll just go off for like,
It's like an alarm for us. Yeah, we set it down, and yeah, that's cool.
And then a matchless pipe. So all of those items will go into the party sheet. And then you all will get gold.
I'll
there's 5
totally roll on that matchless pipe.
If somebody, does anybody want to claim the matchless pipe other than Snot? Going once, going twice. Okay, Snot, you can have the matchless pipe.
Boot.
Does anybody want any of these other items in particular? The barking box, the backpack parachute, or the adjustable stilts?
I'll take the adjustable stilts if nobody wants them.
Does anybody else want to lay claim to the adjustable stilts? Going once, going twice. Okay, Sammy gets the adjustable stilts. Backpack, parachute, and barking box we'll leave in there unless somebody wants to take it. And so you guys
I'll
have
take
now.
the backpack parachute.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. I don't think anybody else wants it. So now you guys have decided that you not decided. You've completed the mission way faster than I thought you were going to, quite frankly. Thank you. So what happens now is that as you guys are there in the temple, they offer you to rest and to heal. So you guys can do that there. There is a messenger that shows up that says, Volo would like to see you in the yawning portal. And also you have the opportunity to go check out your mansion that you got. So of those 3 things, and then you can rest at your mansion or you can rest at the yawning portal, since Durham has given you free room and board there pretty much any time. So what of those 3, what would the party like to do?
Sammy thinks we should go see Volo and rest at the yawning portal and heal up and chat with him and find out what he's got to tell us.
I kind of want to see the mansion on our way to the yawning portal.
And Veta says, well, why don't you rest up here for the night, and then we'll get you all healed up, and then you can take off in the morning with our thanks, gratitude, and the money we gave you.
Yeah, I'm good with that if it gets the party back to health.
I agree with Villa.
Yeah, if we might be walking towards the yawning portal and get our asses handed to us. So yeah, let's heal up now.
Okay. So she says you guys are free to stay here at the temple this evening. They have a basement room that is nowhere near the where they took the nimble right. And you guys will be able to take a long rest. Not a problem. So you guys will be all back up, healed, ready to go. And then you guys can mosey to the yawning portal or to your mansion to check that out.
Which would you say is actually closer?
The mansion's probably on the way to the yawning portal, but they're not too far from each other, so it wouldn't maybe a matter of 10 or 15 minutes walk.
Knowing Volo, do we think his information or message is time constrained in any way? That he's like, hey, get over here now, or can he wait a day?
Probably, if you can probably assume if it was time constrained that he would have come to find you himself, but he sent somebody just to find you.
All right, we'll swing by the mansion. I like that.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
And
So
I'm
you
gonna
guys-
purchase some linens and some plants for my room.
All right, so you guys
Fuck
get
out of here.
to the mansion,
Boys don't understand.
and there should be pins that you guys can see on the map.
Yep.
And if you click on those pins, they should open the other versions of those maps.
Oh, nice.
Now, when you get to that, as you walk into the bottom floor, something happens. So this is 4 stories tall, and it has balconies, a turret, 5 chimneys. Did you know that the word is not chimney? It's chimney, not chimney. I don't know why I've been saying that my whole life. It's like saying athlete. It's just wrong. So it's one of the grandest buildings in Trollskull Alley, and as you walk in to the tavern room, right out on the first floor there, it is filled with broken furniture, tarnished silverware, casks of wine that have turned into vinegar, and worthless detritus.
What is
And
detritus?
Treatise. It's kind of it's kind of like kind of random bits of scrap and wreckage. It's kind of the same thing as flotsam.
Oh, okay, yeah. Flotsam, yeah. I appreciate that because that's like the land version. I'd never heard that word before in my life.
And so as you guys enter, you are greeted by something that looks like this. And it is not making motions to attack you, but it is trying to communicate with you its displeasure upon your arrival. And although it cannot speak, it's forming phrases in the floor in the dust. And the first phrase is closing time. And it looks at you and it stares at you intently. And when you don't react or move, it then puts the phrase last call, the dusty floor.
Oh, Stott will speak up after that. As soon as he sees last call, he'll be like, No. We're not here to drink. We're here to get this place up and running again. It was given to us by Volo, but we don't know anything about it. So can you help us out?
Sammy whips out the deed and goes, "You work for us."
No.
Do you say that?
Seriously? Try.
No. We got the deed, man.
I know. There's a DM that no matter, even if the players say something in joking, he takes it and he uses it. And games have just gone way off the rails from players going, "You work for us, bitch," and then the DM's like, "Okay." Is that what you said? So I'm assuming you don't say that.
Correct.
So the minute you, it can understand you. You think that when you start talking snot, that it can understand what you're saying. Can't speak, but it can know what you're saying. And the minute you start talking about fixing up the place and making it better, and that you own it now, he will stand a chair up next to a table and set it up for you to sit down. And he sort of looks to be appeased that you're going to try to help to fix it up. And near as you can tell, that is what he was looking for. And so he seems happy now, this specter.
Free
he'll
ghost
kinda-
bartender.
He'll kind of fade away behind the bar and start like cleaning a glass that isn't there.
All right. Well, I'll smile at the chair you put up for me, and I will also start cleaning.
All right.
Like all the random shit. I don't know. Do we have garbage bags, or do we just, like throw it outside?
Yeah, how does it work in
I don't
D&D?
understand.
I
Yeah.
think, doesn't some wizard just cast a disappear spell? I don't know how it works.
I can probably hire some people to come clean it.
So you guys now can claim this as your own, and you will be able to clean it up and renovate it as such. And probably running a business and doing a whole, I mean, that could be a whole nother adventure that we could do, just you guys running this thing. But suffice to say, you guys have it now. It's yours. You can fix it up, and this can be your headquarters. You can stay here, whatever you guys want to do with it. It's yours now.
I dubbed the master bedroom on the 3rd floor with the private bath.
I'm gonna send the goddamn ghost after you because he likes me, not you.
Hey.
The ghost
don't.
all of a sudden develops an ability to speak, and he says to Sammy, "I don't work for you, bitch."
I deserve that. So sorry, sir.
All right,
You're
so
an awesome butler.
while you guys are looking at your thing, we will actually take a break now. And we'll take a 10-minute break and come back at 42 past the hour, 43 past the hour. How's that sound?
Sounds perfect.
Cool.
All right, let's do it. All right, so for those of you that are watching the stream, yeah, I'm not feeling very well. I'm doing the best I can, but I really don't feel well. But I don't feel so bad that I didn't think I couldn't have I didn't want to cancel the game. So I'm actually going to change that slide because the next game is going to be the 19th, which will be our last day at second to last day at Whistler, and I think Fury won't be there. I think she's leaving that day. She's leaving a day early, so she might not be in that game. Oh yeah, she said she would play from the airport or whatever she said. I don't remember what she said. But anyway, do I have the runs? No, I don't have the runs. I think I might have a slight fever actually, because I'm really hot, and so I'm not sure, and I'm pretty, since I've had a liver transplant and I'm prone to getting sick and I'm immunosuppressed, I'm very aware of myself and what kind of sick I am and how bad it is. And this doesn't appear to be too bad. It's just kind of annoying. If it was really bad, then I wouldn't use my energy and I would have just canceled the game or whatever, but it appears to be just a minor inconvenience. And if it does get bad, I'll just stop the game. I mean, I can go another 90 minutes, but if I don't feel I can, I'll just stop it. All right, that's the wrong slide. I'm doing it. The wrong one. Open. And also, I'm going to sneeze. It might just be a cold or the flu or, who knows. Who the fuck knows? I did just get the shingles vaccine, but it's not a live vaccine anymore. I couldn't get it before because it was live, and I've had shingles too. By the way, I don't recommend it. Oh my god, shingles is the fucking worst. If you've never had it, I don't recommend it. I would say don't get it. All right, session 5, which is going to be the 19th. And also, I'm going to go on my Discord and I'm going to put no game on October 12th. Because I'll be driving that day. So let's go to schedule. Let's go to edit. Let's go to Waterdeep Dragon Heist and put no game October 12. Like that. That's how you do it. All right, now let's just take a look at what's going to happen next with these people. They're going to go see Volo, and he's going to tell them, hey, going to give them the main quest, basically. That's chapter 4, I believe. Oh yeah, I was trying to look at the not random encounters. I was trying to look at manual chapter 4. I already found the nimble right.
Ooh.
Hey, Wargy42, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. All right, what the fuck? All right, he says you need to find the Stone of Galore, find the Vault of Dragons, claim the treasure within. And you go in this order, I guess. All right, I better get another Diet Coke because that might help me feel better. Oh, and it seems in my weakened condition, I forgot to put on the lock. Now there's only 3 minutes left. All right, so if Xanathar is the villain, which is true, the stone is delivered to the mage named. She owns the apparatus of Coilish, which Shin lives in Shore, a seedy neighborhood built in the dock ward. Okay.
What's up?
Two things. I ain't afraid of no ghosts, and there are those who clean and those who decorate.
Well, this ghost can do both, so yeah.
It's logical.
Oh, Rob, you're here?
Oh yeah, I'm here.
All right. Well, I was about to send you a message. I gotta leave about 10 minutes before normal finishing time.
Okay, that's fine
Yeah.
because I mean, the shorter the game is for me today, the better because I don't feel well anyway. So
And then I will private message you the reason why, because I can't say it on Twitch. It's too fucked.
does it have to do with illegal drugs?
No,
Okay.
way, way worse than that. Like significantly worse.
Is it time for you to go murder somebody? Is that what it is?
No, even worse than that.
What's worse than murder, dude?
Yeah,
A lot of things.
you'll see in the PM I send you.
CJ.
You'll understand.
A myriad of things. All right. So let's see. Fury's not back yet. We got a couple minutes anyway. Let's see. Oh yeah, no, she's here. She's here. All right, so I'm gonna switch the thing back to the game. Okay. So you guys, go over to meet with Volo, and he tells you, "I've been working to get this information, and it finally has come to light." And he tells you that the evil forces in the town of Waterdeep are aspiring to steal the great treasure and in the Vault of Dragons, known as the giant treasure that's been hidden, and now people are starting to understand how to go find it. And he goes, "I would like to hire the 5 of you to find it first." Hence Waterdeep Dragon Heist. If the other factions find this treasure before we get it, it will only be put to bad use and will only be used for evil. So I'm charging you to get to it first. And should you accept this mission, this will be of great reward to you, of countless rewards for people of, today's means. And he goes, "I can point you in the right direction. In order to get this, in order to find the place where it is, you will need to." Oh wait, I got a thing for you guys. Oh, how come that doesn't work? Oh wait, here we go. Yeah. You will need to find the Stone of Galore, and this item knows where the treasure vault is located and how to get inside of it. And so our intelligence tells us that the Stone of Galore is currently being held by a mage named Grinda Garloth, and she lives in Mistshore, which is a seedy neighborhood in the Dock Ward. And Volo produces a map and he hands it to you, and it literally has an X on it. X marks the spot. And so he tells you you must rush down there and find her and get this Stone of Galore, so that we can then find the vault ahead of any of these other ne'er-do-wells. People that are trying to get a hold of this are many. There's probably 4 or 5 different groups and then various individuals that are, now that this news has come about, that we know where the dragon vault is. So would you guys like to do it?
I won't speak for the whole party, but as part of the negotiation, will you have some of your friends keep an eye on our mansion as we're leaving town, and we don't want somebody squatting in our mansion.
He says,
Besides this ghost.
besides the ghost. He says,
Yeah, he's our.
actually, that's what he says. He says, it actually hasn't been a problem that your mansion has remained empty, because I believe there's something in there that people, when they enter, don't like. And so it hasn't been a problem. The various destruction and the, misarranged furniture and broken things, all happened before when it was abandoned. But I don't think you'll have a problem with people, going in there.
Yeah, Jeeves has got this. That's what I'm
Jeeves-
naming the ghost.
Jeeves is on the job. Yeah.
Are the other parties aware of the stone and its implication, or do they already have an idea where the treasure is?
The information that we have is that all parties know what they need to do. So you're kind of racing. I mean, there's no specific time limit, but you want to find the Stone of Galore and get to the vault first, because if you're there second, it's going to be empty.
Yeah.
And again, you guys are the only, and he puts his fingers in the air, like he's not trying to insult you, but you guys are the only good people that are looking for this as of me charging you with this task.
So, wanting to get the drop on the other parties, Ella is heading out the door.
Snot's following her because she's solid as fuck.
Sammy was out in front already, so you guys are following me.
Are you guys ready for this? I am going to wild shape into an axe beak.
Oh, you're going past
Into a
all
what?
of us.
Ooh.
Into an axe beak, which is kind of like an ostrich, only its beak is a weapon.
Nice, I love it.
And it has a speed of 50 feet. I'm gonna bolt.
Can you be mounted?
I like it.
Don't.
I'm gonna try and mount him.
Is there going to be mounting contests here? What's happening?
No.
You can't turn into a giant bird that can run real fast without someone jumping on your back. I'm just gonna say that because it's awesome.
Grabbing feathers.
You got a picture for it and everything.
Oh shit!
Okay. So you guys start walking down toward this place, and CJ's character is like flapping a wing. Get away from me, get off me. He's trying to peck you with his beak. And how long does wild shape last? Is that a matter of a day or an hours, or what does that do?
A number of hours equals a half your druid level rounded down, so 1 hour.
Okay.
I did put a duration in the effect. So.
Okay, that's cool.
And at that, he's getting well ahead of me very quickly.
Okay, so let's find out what this
If I
is.
realized Ella was being left behind, I would have not jumped on the back of this goddamn fucking crazy ass ostrich.
I'll carry Ella. I'm not gonna carry
Alright.
you.
All right, that is very fair.
Yeah, he's trying to slow you down so he could throw Ella up on there.
No, I'll stop attempting to be a obnoxious douchebag and ride it to be like, oh, okay.
Yeah, if Ella
Priorities,
wants,
eh?
I'll take her with me.
Oh, sure, I'll go ride on the crazy-looking bird.
And I wish I could do like a bird cackle, but I can't. So just imagine that while she takes off down the street.
Okay, I'm setting up a map here real quick. One sec.
AKA, we got ahead of ourselves.
Well, the thing is that there's the black and white maps. There's the good ones, so I'm trying to set up the good one. So DJ, okay.
And I will preemptively say that if it looks like there's anything amiss, I'm not just going to charge in there. I will pull up. This is basically kind of get there, see what the situation is, and then wait for the rest of the party is what my intention is.
Okay, so you can.
I need 8 seconds. I gotta go yell at a kid. I'll be back.
Fuck him up.
That sounded good. Okay, so you guys get down here, and the I didn't hide the build because this is like the dock ward, but those buildings are not very much to be concerned about. The main places to be concerned about are the boat, which is exposed, the big ship. So here, and then you see that I've grayed out an area over there. So because until you go in, we don't want to see what's in there. But let's see. As you get down here, this is a rundown dockward neighborhood, and it reeks of fish and scorched timber. A fire has swept through here about a year ago, and so most of the buildings are burned out shells, and maybe they have sails for roofs or sheets or whatever. Fishing poles and nets line the dock, and they're and the water it covers with ice in the winter, but right now it's spring, so the water's there. Let's see. The riotous assemblage of ramshackle homes made of wood from old ships and inhabited mostly by impoverished people, and several buildings were reduced to ash by the fire that was here. And although some of them were rebuilt, others were ruined beyond repair. So it's just a really bad area. Let's see. Yeah, so what do you guys want to do at this point in this area?
Are there people down here, or is it fairly abandoned? Sorry if I missed that.
No, it's fairly. I mean, there's some people, but it's fairly abandoned. I mean, there's
All right.
people walking around. Picture a city that a bomb got dropped on, and then people are kind of wandering around. But this is like a year later, so people do live here, and they're shacked up in their non-roofed houses and stuff like that.
Right. So I think that the X was in this area here. So that's probably where I suggest going. I'll let Ella down before I kind of start heading that way.
Sweet.
Can I move ahead of the group since this is my natural territory?
I've got 50.
Are you asking the DM that, or are you asking the group?
Yeah, I'm asking the DM that.
I mean, you can do whatever you want.
Well, it's like my natural explorer is coast.
Yeah.
I'm a druid of the coast.
Nice.
Not, Sammy says, not, I'm hanging back. You do what you gotta do, man. Scout ahead, sir.
The worst paladin.
You're the worst paladin. Oh
Take a
my
look at my
god.
stats.
Sorry, I'm doing some janky shit here, sir.
That's all right. Oh, I already. Yeah, okay. I mean, as soon as I see a movement, unless you tell me, I'm gonna move you.
And I totally said janky shit.
Right, but you.
And I'm attempting to move as stealthy as possible.
Okay. I think Zarati is not caring that you're trying to be in.
Yeah. I mean, I'll just draw attention from him, so it'll help him be stealthy.
Okay.
We got a goddamn ostrich running around.
Yeah, we're in a zoo.
So based on the knowledge of the city and your familiarity with Waterdeep and this area and stuff, you would know that there's no trouble until you get to either the boat or the shaded area. All the rest of it's kind of immaterial.
Hey, Rob, do you have sounds going in clean feed? Because I'm getting the echo again.
Oh, you shouldn't be getting the echo. I don't know why.
Not from you, but the other players.
Do you hear it from me?
Nope, not you.
Me?
You're doing it.
Well,
it's fine.
what if I do this? Do you now not hear the sounds at all?
No, I'm hearing like dock sounds.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, okay. So I had these buttons. I don't know what the hell's going on. Okay, so the stream should be hearing. Yeah, okay, I think it's good. I think I just had one too many buttons clicked.
Cool.
Because after 3 years, I don't know how to work this goddamn sound shit. I don't. People email me all the time. How do you've got a video on YouTube, and I did it, and I set it up, now it doesn't work, and I'm like, I can't help you. I don't know. I can't even get my own game. Okay. Let me approve some of these moves. So yeah, you guys
Windows has changed some of their sounds, so
That's true.
changes
Every single time there's a window update, it like resets everything, and then you have to go try to figure it out. But those videos I did like 2 years ago talked about using Discord PTB and all that. You don't even do that anymore. So.
Oh, I can remove that now. Oh.
I almost wanted to take.
No.
I almost wanted to take those videos down, but they still have. Even though it's outdated, they still have good information in it. Okay, so as you guys approach this boat here, down here on the southwest, that would be southeast actually. I also don't know how to. I'm sick, you guys. I'm sick.
It's alright. Directions are hard.
Directions are actually not that hard at all. Let's see. That looks to be a pirate ship, but it looks to be like people are living on it. And as you get closer, you'll be able to make out more details about it. And so here comes Zarati. Did you see that, everybody? That was a Fantasy Grounds. So, Zarati, as you get close, you do see that there are some bandit-y type peoples. Apparently there's a horse going through here.
That's me.
That's you? That's what your wild shape sounds like? Oh wait, I should be doing this instead. Yeah, no, never mind. So I will point out where the bandits are. And that ship is dock level, so the main deck is basically your same level. And there has been commoners and people walking around. Nobody seems to pay attention to you. But as you approach this ship, these definitely look like
B for bad guy?
Yeah. They definitely look like bad guys. So they might see you. They don't come like running off the ship or anything, but they look to be somebody that would, if you approach them, would want to tangle with you.
Ain't got time for tangling.
And okay. They just look at you. They don't. I mean, they're armed and they're kind of lackadaisical. They're just like looking at you like, what are you guys up to? What's going on?
I shoot my crossbow across the bow. No.
Roll initiative. Okay.
I can't speak.
The shot across the bow. I heard about that.
It's okay, Zarati. I'll tell him. He said, pluck, 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 pluck.
Gonna get an axe beak in my head.
She hears the seagulls. She just starts cackling at him. Fuck you, seagulls! The worst!
Can you hear them? They're fucking... They're not at dicks, are they, CJ?
Nope. I was really disappointed.
Yeah. There's a restaurant, there's a hamburger place
Mark
in
Maron
Spokane.
made a big deal about it.
Did he?
Yeah, it was like, he liked dicks, but there was a lot of seagull shit. And I was really mad that there wasn't seagull shit around there.
Yeah, then we go down there and there's no seagull shit anywhere. But Maron's right, I mean, they're always there.
That's probably why they cleaned it.
Because Mark Maron said something about it. He's got a very famous podcast.
Today's episode is brought to you by the show Glow. Go watch it.
Isn't that about like female wrestling?
It is, and I know all the cameos, and it weirds me out. 'Cause I'm a big wrestling nerd.
Okay, so this is where the glyph of warding is. If they go in there. All right. So as you approach down here, you see that on the dock there is a building that has a door on the south side. And these bandits are watching you. They're not attacking you or anything.
And the building has a big old X over it, right? Just like on the map.
The building has an X on the roof. A big black like calligraphy X right on the top of the roof. You can't see it, but you know it's there. Because you saw it on the map.
Sammy's winking at him. Just passing through.
I was just passing by. I was just passing by. Remember?
I do.
All right, so yep, Sammy sees the door as he gets down there.
And I give him the finger waggle. Over here. And I flip off Snot because that's all he understands.
I understand a lot more than that, but I appreciate the effort.
No, you mentioned I only recognize one hand symbol, the bird.
Yeah, only one hand signal. But that's how you get an axe in the back of your head.
Yeah. But I'm pointing at the real bird in our party. It's an ostrich.
Very scary ostrich.
Or you just tilt her head. What the fuck are you talking about?
All right, as you guys approach, we're going near the X marks the spot.
And I'm going to move up because I saw the door over there and let somebody braver than me approach.
And as you go up the dock a little bit, you notice there's no other windows or anything like that. It's just this southern door by the edge of the dock next to the rowboat. That's a pretty cool map, I think.
Well fortified.
I'll show you guys the black and white map after we're done with it. You can see the difference.
So I guess the squishy one will go right up to the door and tap it with her quarterstaff.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't suggest the Zarate bird approaches. That'll scare everybody off.
I can go knock on the door. I'm not scared. I mean, I can stand there
All
next
right,
to you
one second.
too if you want to
Let me
knock.
see something here.
You can stand right in the same square. I mean, I'm little and all.
That's the door there.
I believe so.
I want to move to the dock supervising that window. Or that door, excuse me.
Okay, stand by. One second. Okay. So you rap on the door. Stacy does?
Yeah, I'll do it.
All right. And a elder woman comes to the door. Second. I'm gonna do a little fun thing here.
Do it. Do the fun thing.
And this is the woman. And she says, greetings. I am Grinda Garloth, and how may I help you?
I'll sidle right up beside Stacy and whisper, "We're here on Volo business."
We are here on Volo business.
Oh, that was fucking great. I want Stacy and Ella to give
Ella.
themselves an extra inspiration. That was awesome. All right, so she says, "Oh yes, Volo, have you come to hire the Quailish?"
I look down at Ella.
And I'll shake my head. Quailish doesn't sound right to me.
Perhaps I think we need to see this Quailish first.
Okay, so she says, "Follow me," and she let's see. I think I have a. One second. I need to put her in the thing. And she says, "Okay, follow me." And she walks back here and opens this door, and she goes in this other room, which has a dock, or I mean like a water bay that leads outside. And she shows you
Oh my
this,
gosh, yes.
which
That's
also
too cool.
looks like this.
That is super.
And she says, "This is a large sealed iron barrel. It has a hidden catch, and this allows 2 medium or smaller creatures to be inside of it. And when certain levers are used, you can, manipulate this thing. Has an armor class of 20, 200 hit points, speed of 30 feet, swim 30. It's immune to poison and psychic attacks. And it floats on water, and it can also be underwater up to a depth of 900 feet. Lower than that, it starts to take crush damage." She says that's about the long and the short of it. And she says, "If you've come to borrow this, you must first search Deepwater Harbor for treasure and give me half of it. You can keep half, I'll take half. And if you will do that for me, then I will allow you to borrow this for as long as you need it."
I look over at Ella and I kind of do like, yeah, that's a good deal. Is it good? Should we do it?
Sounds like fun, but weren't we looking for a rock?
Bit.
Ella, from what I understand, you're a pirate, as AKA Captain.
Volo said something about a rock.
At this point, Zerati will unwild shape.
Okay.
Kind of shake herself off. Like, we're actually looking for the Stone of Galore?
Ah, the Stone of Galore. Well, I don't know where that is. I know what it is, but I don't know where it is.
Do you have a general idea where we would look for it? It is vital that we have this stone, apparently.
1 moment, please. That's the DM, not her. I do know where the stone is. I thought perhaps Xanathar would come for it, so I gave it to my familiar and told it to hide it in the mausoleum in the City of the Dead. And I
Is
can
that
give
all?
you.
Okay.
She opens the chest that's on the floor there,
Ooh.
and she gives you a key, and she says, "If you are friends of Volo's, then you can be trusted." And she gives you directions to this mausoleum, and she gives you the key and says, "This will get you inside. And I wish you good luck because there are other forces at work here, and I was barely able to get my familiar to hide that stone."
Have the other people already come looking for the stone?
Not yet, but I'm imagining that can't be too far off.
All right. Do you have a?
When they do, you've never seen it, right?
Well, I'll do my best to make that argument.
Do you have
But
a safe place you can stay?
Well, not that I know of. No, I mean, this
You
has
can take
been
the
my.
submarine down.
Yeah, I can take the submarine, but I can only go underwater. I can't, go indefinitely.
You could stay at our place.
Oh, you have a
You do.
place.
Nobody would look for you there. And I'm sure Jeeves would watch out for, strangers.
Oh, you have a
Yeah, and I
butler.
have
Excellent.
Jeeves and also clean linens on the 3rd floor. Yeah.
Stay out of my fucking bathroom. Is that what you're telling her?
Oh, no, clean linens and
Oh, okay.
nice bathroom.
Well,
You
she
can
says
use
that
my
would be
room.
fine. And as a matter of fact, I appreciate that gesture so much that you may use the Quantus apparatus that the DM has already forgot the name of. What's it called?
Apparatus of Qualish.
Yeah, you may
Submarine.
use that, and you do not have to pay me at all. I will accept that as trade for your accommodations at your mansion. And if you can tell me how to get there, I will go there now. Leave you to.
Okay, Sammy will direct her and say, "Go safely now to avoid the crowd that's coming to get this stone."
All right, so she grabs a couple things.
And tell Jeeves that we sent you. Otherwise, he might be put out.
Yeah, don't tell him you work for. He works for you though.
Oh,
You work for me, bitch.
also, Jeeves is a ghost. I feel like that's an important detail to add.
Okay.
Just
She
so
says,
you're not.
Oh, really? I hadn't noticed. Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
tell
sure
him
I
you're
can.
you're here to help clean up, and he'll be like, "Yay!"
Okay, thank you.
Big
I'm
into
sure I can.
cleaning.
I'm sure I can handle it. So she makes off her way. She goes away and says thank you. She grabs a couple things off of her desk and a couple things out of her drawers, and the only thing that was in that chest was one key that she's given you, so that's empty. And then she says, if you want to use the apparatus of Qualish, it's there for you to use. Please take care. And then she leaves. And so you guys now know where you're going. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, there is another fucking... Oh, here's the... This was the map in the book.
I believe I've
So-
seen that map before.
Yeah, likewise.
Oh, did we see that in the playtest? I don't remember.
No,
Yeah.
in the playtest,
Oh
it was
yeah,
the same
those
map,
bandits
except for
are
it had a
trash.
giant watermark across it.
And it did this
Oh,
bullshit.
right. And then, and
Yeah.
it was funny because I'm like, oh, these playtest
Fuck
maps are
that
really cool.
bullshit.
Oh, guess what? They're not the playtest maps. They're the actual maps. Okay, so here's
Why
the
don't they
next.
just hire Zacchaeus to fucking build the maps for these
Well,
modules?
I mean, there's a lot of. I mean, Wizards has a fucking Hasbro. They got a lot of things that they have. People yelling at them to do all different things. So every time they come out with something, they try something new, and then they, like they didn't used to do flow charts in adventures, and now they do, and people really love them. So they're trying to test out, like, hey, let's see what people think of this. I think they've gotten a lot of complaints about the black and white maps. You're paying $50 for a book. You don't want black and white maps. I mean, Dyson Logos does really good maps. I like his style, actually. It very much reminds me of, like, AD&D back in the day, back in the 80s. You drew on graph paper and whatever. But, I mean, if you're buying a book that's supposed to have artwork in it, you want good stuff. So I think that's a mistake on their part. But that's just my personal opinion. I don't know what you guys think.
I try not to think.
try not to think?
I don't have thoughts.
You don't know?
All I
right,
have
so
is a
let's-
collection of impulses.
Note to self: party can't read or think.
True that.
Is that the players or the characters?
Sure.
Oh.
Don't know
Sure.
either.
I don't know. I like the black and white maps actually.
I would
They
like
are-
to do one thing. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
They are cool. I do like Dyson Logos as a person, and I like his map styles. I just don't think they're right for... Well, and you got to remember, too, we're playing virtual team. Most times what happens is, D&D players have those books, and they get their dry erase thing out on their table, and they draw the map from what's in the book anyway, and the players don't ever see
Yep.
it. So, from that standpoint, but for VTT, man, that's what we're about. All right. So you guys head off to the directions that she gave you to the City of Dead, which is a public park that has mausoleums in it. And I gotta find that one too. Oh, I bet that's called. I'm not gonna say it out loud. Don't try to trick me, you guys. I'll bet it's called Crypt. Oh, it's
I
not.
don't know how to spell mausoleums.
What is it called then? If it's not called that, Ooh, does he not have one for that? All right, stand by, guys.
So now we get to use a black and white map.
Oh, here it is. He called it this. No, he does. He just called it a different thing. He called it this word, and when it should be that word, but then I figured it out. Okay. All right. Well, you're not gonna go. Yeah, that's okay. Okay. So you guys get here, and I will put your tokens on the map. So as you get to this public park, and you guys are able to slip by the guard. There's guards there, but you guys are adept enough to slip by them. Let's see.
Like Snot's a volunteer.
Hell yeah, I'm a volunteer.
You guys get to the mausoleum, and then, so what do you do?
It's Snot's turn to knock on the door.
Of a mausoleum.
Oh my god, if somebody answers.
Yeah.
I fucking love it. All right, so
Ella
it's not...
pitches him the key.
The tokens are locked, and I didn't put you guys in proper squares, but you guys can move to where you want to be.
Yeah, I'm gonna move up and search the door for traps. Anything that's
Okay.
gonna stab me.
Roll a investigation check, please, sir. Please and thank you.
Oh, fuck. And now you're quoting me, Jesus. Even worse.
I love it. Please and thank you. You're very Canadian. All right, you do not find any traps on this door. You do, in your investigation, discover, though, that the door is locked.
Oh, I have that, and I'll toss him the key.
I'll relay that. I'll be like, the door is locked. If she tosses me the key, I'll unlock the door and open it. Like, with no hesitation.
All right, the key does not fit that particular door. You think that the key is for something else, maybe inside.
Try the other door. There's 2 doors. No.
This door will require...
One hell of a boot fuck.
15
hold on.
strength at least.
Oh, god damn it. I'll boot fuck the door open as hard as I can.
Our
Once my-
ranger is the beast.
Once my teammates get moved.
Okay, you're going to boot fuck the door?
Yeah, and I'll
Yeah.
move up and try to help him because I'm
All right.
a paladin on the weak side, but
So,
can
Snot, you
kinda-
can make an athletics check with advantage.
Thank you, sir.
And you kick that door so hard that you take a point in damage because it is not going to open from you.
I'll be like, all right. That hurt
Oh.
my knee, guys. I can't
Ella
kick
would
that
like
hard.
to go ahead and start walking all the way around to see if I see any other doors or ways of entry.
Okay. And as you do so, everybody roll initiative. Because as you guys are trying to break into this thing, someone comes to stop you.
Uh-oh.
And you recognize 2 of these gentlemen to be city guards.
Crooked bastards.
That just
Are
seems
they?
unnecessary.
bureaucracy.
And the first person to act Oh crap. I did it again. I fucked up. I hate that. I always do that and I apologize. But this time turns out to be the advantage of the party. So in other words, you guys rolled initiative and then I restarted the combat encounter and I can't break myself from that habit. So I apologize. But this means Snot gets to go first. The reason I do that is for the drum sound effect, and I just have to learn to get over it and not have that.
Sorry, that's me moving Ella by accident. I can't zoom out.
Ella, which way were you going to go around? When you said you were going to move around, you didn't actually move your token. Which way were you going to go?
So I was thinking I would go around it to the left.
Okay, so I'll say you got that far before these guys showed up.
Okay.
Sweet. Even better for me.
Okay, you move over there.
Move one more down.
You move down there.
Yelling seemed to work last time, Sammy says. Oh, I guess we're over that.
You shoot and you hit with your longbow.
I'm just looking. Oh, my +1 arrow doesn't have damage. So I'll just shoot normal damage. And I'll move to there and call it my turn.
Okay, and you do 9 damage to that guy.
Kill his fucking
And
bitch
then
ass.
Sir Ambrose Everdon is going to come after your ass as soon as you pass your turn.
These motherfuckers snuck up on us. So he can bring it. I'll fucking kill his ass, dude.
All right. Well, since you were the first aggressor, he's gonna shoot at you with his. Oh snap!
Isn't snot lawful good?
All right.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be lawful good. I'm sorry.
City guard. What's going on here?
Somebody killed him, and I'm good with that.
14.
I forgot about the lawful good part.
I mean, not anymore. You're not.
Well, I was when we were on the pirate ship, and then I forgot about it until like just recently. I was like, "Fuck that! I'm gonna kill these bitches." I got all like gung ho and shit.
Skinny Mac.
16 and 14.
In
Yeah,
your subconscious.
channeling the inner skinny Mac. It's not a good
Right.
idea.
All right. Stand by. Somehow the encounter got doubled, so I need to fix this. So 14 and 12. Okay, so 16 there. What the fuck? Oh, god damn it. Hold on. What the fuck? All right, just everybody relax. Just relax. I'm the only one that's having a panic attack right now. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 there should be. Okay, good. All right, so actually it's Stacy's turn.
When did it go from everyone just calm the fuck down to everyone relax? Like you go.
I gotta
PC
vary
on
it
me,
up.
Rob?
I can't just use the same one all the time. I can't
You're
just do
going
the same thing
PC on
over and
me is
over and
what
over. It
you're
gets
doing.
so boring. Please and thank you. You see what I did
So-
there? I
so-
said don't do it, and
So,
then
so
I
this is
added
going
the
to
same.
happen.
I love it.
All right. I will go ahead and attack city guard number 14. Let me just waltz all up there.
All right, you
I
get
am
in his face.
Yeah, I'm so sorry, sir.
You're saying you're apologizing to him. You slice his throat. Wait, how come Private Guard 12 is dead? I don't understand.
Because Snot killed
Snot
him.
shot him.
Did he kill him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay, fine.
Nope.
Fine then.
We
So
gotta
you
kill them
hit-
all.
Yeah, because they're
Yeah, we're gonna break the law.
You got to bury these bodies too, because
Well, the good thing we're
Conveniently,
about
there's
to.
a mausoleum right here.
yeah. Right?
Exactly.
Okay, that's a hit on the rapier.
I will add my disarming attack.
And he fails his save. So he takes damage and is disarmed. Is that right?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And let me go smack him again.
Oh, sweet. There's a effect for it. Disarming strike item dropped. Nice.
It added the
yeah,
effect, right?
You miss. It did add the effect. Yeah, I love it.
Okay, good.
Zerali just shouts, "What the fuck are you doing? What are you guys doing? What? No, bad party." She's gonna go over here and try to get between Stacy and the guard, and she's gonna heal the guard.
But we've already killed one.
Don't make it worse. What do you?
Okay, you heal the guard 5.
And I make it very clear that everyone needs to stop trying to kill the guards. In fact, I will say, if you continue to kill them, you'll have to try to kill me as well. So just stop it. Just knock it up.
As it was said, as it was written.
All right, City Guard 14 picks up his weapon. And he
Please
says,
attack Zarate.
your friend is right. You guys will all be under arrest if you don't. If you stop, you will. Let's see. He says you. I gotta figure that. He says your friend is right. You should stop fighting so that we can arrest you and charge you with murder. And then he says that in a very sarcastic tone, knowing that that is not what the case is going to be. And then he tries to stab Stacy. And
And you just healed him.
And Ella, you're up.
Well, having seen all of this go down, I will go ahead and charge in and shout, you're a fine one to talk about stopping.
Zarate, do a perception check for me, please. Go ahead, Ella.
I'd like to smack him with a quarterstaff.
Okay. So, Zarate, you look around during this battle, and you do not see any other city guard or any other people within eyeshot. And you miss with your quarterstaff.
Big sigh, and pass my turn.
Sammy!
Sammy's going to run at this guy and say, these guys are after the stone. Come on. There's a politician behind this. I know it. Oh, I forgot to.
I'm sure that's going to hit. Hold on a second. Oh, no, it misses.
All right. I'll finish my movement there, and that's my turn.
All right. Next up is City Guard 14, who is going to continue his attacks. And he does 2 damage to Stacy. Stacy, you are next.
And we did agree on flanking, correct?
We did. Hell yeah.
I'm just going to circle around the guard. Be like, you piece of shit.
Oh, you didn't pick advantage.
You can roll again.
Right.
Don't click advantage, but just roll again.
Fuck.
Okay, that's good. So you you miss. The 13 misses.
Okay. I'm going to use the scimitar, and that's also with advantage, right? Right, bonus
yes,
action
yes,
and
it
second
is.
attack? Okay.
And that one is a miss.
God damn it.
Armored.
Zarate, give yourself another inspiration for role-playing your character. Ella, it is your turn.
Okay, well,
You have advantage.
I am going to take another swing at him, I guess.
Okay.
Advantage.
Don't mark advantage,
Oops.
but yeah, just roll it again, same way.
Oh,
snap!
Oh!
You may roll damage. There is no effect.
Do I
Just roll damage.
do some? Do
Nope,
I
just roll it?
do
Just roll
something
it.
to make it do twice?
Just roll it. Just roll it. There you go. Nice. You don't have a modifier in your quarterstaff? Oh. Your strength is probably 0, huh? Or I mean, modifier 0.
Yeah, pretty.
Okay.
I kind of suck at a lot of stuff.
Sammy's yelling, I got you pinned down. You can't even get off the map.
I have to target Sammy in the combat tracker because I cannot do it on the map because Sammy's token, when I hold control, is under the map movement thing in the bottom right. That's a unique thing that's never happened before.
By design.
You can zoom in.
Oh, I could. Yeah, I could.
No, he's also actually at the edge of the map.
All right, he's going to attack twice with his greatsword, hitting the first time and doing 11 damage, and the second time he misses.
Yes.
Snot, you are up.
Let's sandwich this boy.
Yeah, I'm
Devil's Triangle, everybody. Devil's Triangle.
I'm gonna drop my bow and move forward and
Okay.
pull out my fucking short sword. And
All right, you
attack
can do
this
that.
motherfucker at advantage.
And
Wah,
that is
wah.
a wah, wah.
And that is my turn.
All right, Sammy. You also have flanking.
As a paladin, he yells with a cocky expression, or she yells, "I'm gonna kill him." You're supposed to distract him, man. What the hell?
Not one person tonight in the last 2 hours and a half has bought anything in the chat with their XP to help this party. It's funny. Okay, so now it is Zarate, who is all but shitting himself because you guys are killing fucking law enforcement.
As a bonus action, I cast Misty Step.
Okay. Yeah. Boom. You're over there.
And then I dash away.
You run behind the building and hide.
Oh, I'm gonna tell the cops.
Oh, you're going to tell the cops. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So you're
On
turning-
us?
Yeah, you guys just murdered some guardsmen for no provocation. Actually, I won't dash. I will wait there, but I'm not helping the battle.
Okay.
You're gonna rat us out on crooked cops.
Right.
You don't know they're crooked.
Yeah,
They're given
he
no
just,
indication that they're crooked.
Yeah, that fucking dude down below seriously just said he's gonna charge us for murder and then tried to stab one of us.
Well, you killed his friend for no reason.
He only said he's going to arrest you and charge you for murder after you killed one of the guards. All right,
Fucker
guard
should've snuck up
14
on me.
is not going to stand for this. He's going to move right there, and then he's going to attack again and miss. Stacy.
I will dance around him some more. Like, we can play this game all night, buddy. Right there.
That is a miss.
God damn it. Jesus
That
Christ.
is a miss. That's like 15 misses in a row.
Changing my di-
This is
I'm
two,
changing my
actually.
dice color.
That's not going to help. All right.
You guys really suck.
Sir
from the top.
Ambrose is going to attack again. He is going to attack Sammy and miss. And then he is going to swing right around and attack Snot. Wait.
Oh god, the wild magic.
Oh, yeah. Didn't I say I was going to turn that off, though? Yeah, Shad, I'm turning that off. I forgot to turn that off. Wild magic
I
doesn't
thought you were
work.
gonna do like once a time.
No, but that's the thing, is that wild magic usually applies to a person. So there's no way for me to know who it applies to. You know what I mean? I just forgot to turn it off. I'm glad he did that because it reminded me to turn it off. Okay, he attacks the other person and misses again anyway. So let me actually go and turn that off. I'm going to refund Shad's. Turn Wild Magic Surge off. Whose turn is it? I'm not looking at that screen.
Sammy, and I'm attacking.
Okay, wait. Don't do anything yet. Oh, yeah, no,
I'll
you don't
wait.
have it. Hold on. I know you don't have anything because you're the one buying for everybody else. Hold on. Wild Magic Surge. Oh, no, wait.
Because those clowns in they're trying to kill us in the chat. They're all trying to kill us.
So, 1 second.
Somebody
Actions.
kills Zarade before she gets away.
Okay, so, yeah, go ahead, Sammy. That is a hit.
Finally.
Sir Ambrose uses his walkie-talkie to call more guards. I'm just kidding. All right, Ella.
I am gonna hit him again with the quarterstaff. And I have flanking, right?
Yes.
And critical.
Oh wait, yeah, my bad. Just roll a d6. Because your next attack, which is this one, is a critical hit per Urash 54 cheater in the chat. And so
Thank you.
you do not get an effect, so you may just hold shift and roll damage.
Peter's gonna cheat.
For those of you that are watching the stream, she could hold shift, or she could open this and click critical. She could do either one of those. Oh snap! You killed him. And
All right.
you hear a sharp
Help me,
from
Stacy. We got to get rid of the body.
Zarade
Tackle
is
Zarade
shitting his
before
pants.
she gets away.
She's shitting her pants. Wait a minute. Okay, so anything else on Ella's turn?
Nope. I think that's it.
Okay, Snot. Stand by.
Okay.
Snot, roll a d6.
Yes,
You
sir.
have a critical hit per Urash 54 cheater in the chat. All right, that is an effect. So let's see what it is.
Yeah, proc. Don't mess with the
Proct.
robbery.
All right, you may roll on that table, sir.
Thank you.
Immunity. You're immune to all damage types for 1 round. Nice. All right, you may roll critical damage on that.
And as a free action, I'll yell, Zerati! They planned this! Please help! I wouldn't do this without good reason.
Bullshit.
Have I ever done anything besides this that was questionable?
No,
Like
that's what makes this so horrifying.
Man, they snuck up on us when we were going to someplace that no one should know about.
His Holy Father revealed that these are evil men.
No, fuck that shit. I'm just going with natural instinct.
And
no magic, no magic.
maybe you might have been able to argue that after the first one, but now it's murder. So I'm going to tell you what. You guys finish up your little fight. If there's any evidence whatsoever to back up the claim that they are not what they seem to be, or that they are doing something corrupt, then we can talk.
All right, this hurts my feelings, but it's 4 witnesses versus 1 at this point.
Fuck your feelings.
All right. Stand by. Courtesy of Shadzar in the chat. There is now
A fucking flying ape?
a
Somebody
flying
fell
ape
in the-
standing right next.
Stop! Stop him now!
All right, whose turn is it now? Is it the top of the round?
Maybe,
It
probably.
should be, yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, round 4. Okay. So Snot, you're up again, actually.
All right, swing in for the fences. Oh, I forgot to do advantage.
Roll
Just
it
roll it
again.
again.
Yes.
That is a miss.
Yes, it
God
is.
damn. He's got a lot of armor.
Motherfucker's got at least an 18.
Okay. Why didn't that work? Oh. There we go.
You
Okay.
ain't got the balls, ape.
You ain't got the balls. All right. He does. He's gonna
That's
fist
probably
you.
because it's female. Oh god.
Oh,
He's gonna
wow.
fist you.
Wait, let me give him a critical.
And he fists you twice, and he only hits 1 time. Now wait a minute. There's a bludgeoning. Both fists hit the same. Okay, only 1 hit. So it's just this.
That needs to be
Oh,
the
minimum
quote.
damage. Minimum. Okay, so that's the end of its turn. And now Sir Ambrose is going to swing at Snot and hit.
Ooh, saved by the bell. Swing at me. Come on.
And then he
I
is going to
push
swing
him on
at
his
you.
back. hit him in the
He
back.
swings at Sammy. Oh.
Is Snot not immune to all damage?
No, that only lasts for one turn, didn't it?
It only
Yeah,
it was only
that-
for one round. Yeah.
I guess I didn't know that it had been a full round since then, but alright.
Okay, so crit. The Ambrose rolled a crit. His effect was very unlucky. Re-roll the attack with disadvantage, you dumbass.
It's
So-
AK Miss It Noonan.
Miss it, Noonan. He misses it. And therefore it is Ella. What are your intentions, Ella, for this turn?
That was a perfect quote, Dad, by the way, Food.
Oh, actually, it doesn't matter what your intentions are. You've been hasted by High Jumper 111 in the chat, so you get 2 turns.
AK Tackle Zarati.
You get 2
Then
full
I'd have
turns.
to deal with that ape too. Haste.
As a reminder, Ella and Sammy and Stacy and Zarati all have inspiration.
And we
So-
only have another 4 minutes, right? We have to stop early.
Yeah, 4 minutes. Stooner, you still have to go in about 5 minutes?
Yeah, I already got the phone call. I'm just delaying right now.
Okay, well, we can stop anytime. As a matter of fact, we'll stop after this round is what we'll do.
All right, I appreciate that.
And I'll take a swing here at Sir Ambrose.
Okay.
Step into the square.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I already used both move actions, so
Right.
I can't really do that.
Oh, I thought you were hasted.
Yes, so I moved 50.
Next. Well, so you dashed.
Well, do I not get 2 moves on haste?
No, you get 2 turns on haste. So what did you do? What have you done? You've just moved only?
Move is all I've done.
And how far?
And I thought I got 50. I thought I got a move and an action and a bonus action with both when I had haste.
Yeah, but I
You
think
do,
they're subsequent, not concurrent.
Right. You can do a move, a bonus action, and a turn, and an action, and then do all of that again. You cannot mix and match that.
Okay,
So,
so I
did-
moved,
so did
and
you-
I didn't have anything to do in between. So I took my second move, and now I can take 1 action and 1 bonus action, correct?
Well, okay, so let's
Yes.
just everybody calm down. So you basically dashed on your first turn. Correct?
Sure.
Yes.
Well, no,
that's
I'm not.
exactly what
I'm
you did.
asking you. I'm not telling you.
All right,
So
Zell,
tell-
for your
for
one
just,
turn,
just
you moved
wait,
there, right?
wait, Stooner, let me DM, please. Let me DM. So Zell, you started where here?
Something like that.
all you
took
did was
50 to get
move.
to here.
Okay, so you dashed. Okay, so you still have a bonus action. Do you want to do anything with your bonus action?
Yeah, I don't have anything to do with
Okay,
it.
so now you can take another full turn. So you could move into Snot Square and attack at advantage if you want to do that.
Okay.
And you don't have to move your token, obviously, but you can say you're doing that and mark advantage.
I will do that.
All right. Oh, snap.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh,
You can
shit.
roll damage. There was no effect, so you can just roll damage.
Ooh. Big
All right.
hit.
Yeah,
That's
and then
fucking-
you move back there. And you don't have a bonus action to do or anything?
I don't.
Okay. All right, Ape Man. What does Zarade do?
I'll use my last second spell slot and a bonus action to Misty Step
Okay.
Oh,
right over there.
Yes.
I will
coming
use
back
my
to your friend.
action to Wild Shape,
Yes.
which also makes me large, which I forgot last time.
Okay.
And then I will run over there.
So since you're large, you want to end on a intersection rather than in a
Right,
square.
right. That'll be my turn.
Look at that! You changed into that thing.
Sammy says, "Welcome back."
All right, Stacy, you have been hasted per High Jumper 111 in the chat.
Okay.
Not a cheater.
Yeah, not a cheat.
Not a cheater,
True.
right?
Urush.
Urush is the only cheater.
All right, we need to get rid of the last whatchamacallit, witness. So I'm gonna move
that's the
over
word you
here.
chose was a witness. I love it. Okay, so move.
I'm gonna drop my weapons, pull out my short bow,
Okay. Yes, you can do that.
and shoot him with penalties.
-2. And that's a miss.
Can I use my inspiration to reroll?
No, but you can use it on your second turn.
That's true. That's right.
So inspiration and then -2. Or advantage and -2. That is a hit.
Awesome. And I'm also going to spend a combat point to disarm him.
Can you do that with a ranged weapon?
It says as long as it hits.
Okay.
It when you hit a creature with a weapon attack.
Okay, sounds good.
Hold on, making sure I added everything.
He fails his save. And he takes the damage.
Awesome. Okay.
And for the last turn of tonight's game, Sammy, you are hasted per High Jumper 111 in the chat.
I love it. All right, let's start off at advantage from flanking with the great sword.
Great. That is a miss.
Second attack.
That's a hit.
Oh, there we go.
I'm gonna add
Does-
some beastly to this. Take him out.
You do kill him.
Let's bury these boys and call it a night.
All right, so the next time we play, which will be 2 weeks from tonight, Fury and I will be in Whistler for that. Actually, Fury might not be at the game. Depends on when she might be at the airport. I don't know. We're gonna work that out. But no game next week. But when we start again in 2 weeks, it will be the top of round 5, and it will be Snot's turn to handle this ape. I actually feel better than I did when we started right now. Hey, that's my friend calling me.
Yeah.
Fuck
My
yeah.
friend's ringtone is Bismarcky. So good job, everybody. That was fun. I actually the game made me feel better, so I feel better than I did when we started. So we will see you all in 2 weeks for this game.
Have a good night, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta go.
Good game, Rob.
All right.
Thanks.
Thanks. Yep. Thanks, guys. That was fun, and take care. We'll see you next time.
Good night.
All right, so for those of you that are watching, that was Waterdeep Dragon Heist episode 4. And the reason we're taking next week off is because we got the big Whistler event starting on October 13th, which is Saturday. And Friday, I will be driving from Spokane to Seattle to go pick Urash up at SeaTac early the next morning and then drive up to Whistler, BC. And so on Friday, I'll be in my car rather than playing this game. Whistler. That's right, Shad. Whistler. And so that was good. And thanks, everybody, for watching. By the way, for those of you that are maybe new to the stream, I try to do the best I can to interact with the chat. But when I DM, I have a heavy amount of concentration on the game, and so I tend to not look at Twitch chat so much. Also, I was sick, so I was even way worse than I normally am. Denver and Dragons in Canada. Yeah, it's called Denver and Dragons 3 or Whistler and Wizards 3. But thanks for hanging out, guys. And if you have questions, you can PM me in Discord, or I can answer them now if I see them. Yeah, Shad, they're gonna beat up your bonus flying ape next game. They're gonna continue from where they left off right there in the middle of combat. So let's see. Tomorrow is Saturday, which means we'll have roundhouse. Tomorrow's Saturday. We're gonna have roundhouse kick to the face, everybody. No, what's it called? Saturday round table is what it's called. Here I can shut off the sounds. I can shut off the counter. I can close the table. Everybody went off the table, so I can. I gotta hotkey this encounter maybe. All right, so I'm gonna close the table. So tomorrow, come by the show if you want. You can get in the Discord chat and get on voice with me, and we basically the Saturday show is just a BS session. I usually give away at least a couple prizes. And what else? Let me give the end of stream rewards for everybody that's here. A little bit of Rob Tui chat economy. Bam. 100 gold pieces for everybody. As a reminder, I'll put the links in the chat. So there's all the links. It says, hey guys, don't forget to do all of these. You can come to Discord. You can go to Patreon. I have levels for as little as $1. If you sign up for Patreon, you get free DMs Guild shit. So there you go. You can subscribe to the channel if you wish. If you have Amazon Prime, guys, you know, if you belong to that, you can subscribe for free. Boffer's saving up to hurt the party. I love it. You can donate to the channel if you wish. You can go to the DMs Guild and peruse the items that I have for sale there. Let's check today's sales. Yesterday was abysmal. Yesterday was only like 5 items. I mean, again, I always say that 0 or anything higher than 0 is better than 0. But you can also follow me on Twitter or subscribe to me on YouTube. And I'm at about 910 subscribers on YouTube, so I need to get that up to 1,000. I needed to get it up to 100,000, but 1,000 is a good start. Oh, not a bad day. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 items sold today. One of those was an everything package, so that's a high-priced item. Nice. And the everything package, which went on sale December 25th, is still in the top 20. So that's a good thing. As a matter of fact, let's check where it is right now. Still in the top 20. I appreciate everybody supporting me with that. I lied. It's number 23. And the reason is there's a bunch of new stuff on the DMs Guild right now that just got published. And when things go up that are brand new, they shoot right to the top and then they disappear later. But for now, my thing's been pushed down to number 23. That's unacceptable. The coding package itself is usually around number 25. It's 31 now. But again, lots of new stuff on the DMs Guild, so people are excited. The bundle of many things, 50% off. I see what they're doing. So what else? I think that's it, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and shut her down. Hopefully we'll see y'all back here tomorrow night for the roundtable. Sunday is the Sunday show is gonna have Benjamin Loomis from Sirenscape is going to be our guest. As a matter of fact, I'm going to send him an email now to remind him that it's 2 days. And he's going to come on and very possibly, usually our guests give away something. So I don't know. He has not confirmed if he's going to give away a prize. I really haven't asked him. But I'll be giving away prizes for sure. But that should be fun. Sunday, come learn about Sirenscape and all about the sounds and everything. Yeah, Benjamin Loomis from Sirenscape, episode 41. Wow, we've done 41 shows, or we will have done 41 shows. So hope to see you there. Monday, I'm actually all caught up on modules. So what I might do on Monday, if I don't have another job over the weekend, what I might do on Monday is kind of what I did with Unknown Whom, only I'm gonna make a module from beginning to end that has every element in it: encounters, NPCs, quests, story entries, items, parcels, tokens, everything that is in a module, I'm going to have it in there. And what that means is I basically have to write one. I have to construct one. I'll probably do that Monday afternoon. I'll construct a PDF that has everything in it. One example of a monster, one example of a parcel, one example, and then I'll go through beginning to end, and I'll record that and put it on YouTube. So it'll be a slightly better and way shorter version of what I did with Unknown Home 2, which is on YouTube. It's like a 6-hour thing on YouTube. So I think that's it, guys. I think that's it. Is that it? Let me check the chat, see what you guys are saying. Let's see. What did you guys say? After you get done spanking the monkey Urash. I love it. I love it, guys. The private shad, right fury fate, and Urash marked for death. Not dying. Wishes are like flowers. Eve Online. I remember that game from back 15 years ago. Bofrin, aka Party Killer. I will help Bofrin. XP. Where is the empathy so wrong? LOL, I am angry, no internets. Damn it, did I miss it? Gwydion, are you just getting here right now? Fuck. That's hilarious. He comes at the game's over and he comes in. You missed it. It'll be on YouTube. You'll watch it. You'll listen to it while you work in the morning. I was just asking if the O was from Eve. Oh, I see. All right, guys. I think that's gonna be it. Pathfinder 2 on Wednesday. Oh yeah, we're having Pathfinder 2. I'm so excited. Wow, I'm so glad I feel better. I can kind of tell that I better shut the fuck up though, because I might get sick if I don't stop. But I'm gonna drink some liquids and eat a thing, and then watch. Is it Friday? What do I watch? Bill Maher? Maybe I'll watch Bill Maher. He didn't come on quite yet. Watch some programs that I have saved up. Some other programs. So let's see. Oh, let's see what Stooner said. He's gonna give me. All right, so that's it. General chat. Ooh, I've got some new Discord people to welcome, which I will do after the game. Let's see. Gwydion is almost a TPK. Gwydion is just in time to get the end of the stream, maybe. It will be complete, the TPK, in 2 weeks. Per Shad's flying ape that he put in there, dropped on the party. Yes, we missed it. Gwydion was in the fight from Denver for the show. Nice TPK. They have a flying ape to deal with. No TPK. Urash saved the day. Yes, CJ's character was like, "Stop fighting! Don't! I'm gonna run and tell the authorities." It was funny. All right, is that it? I think that's it, everybody. All right, so tomorrow for Roundtable, if you want to drop by, we'll do something fun. Who knows what it'll be? It'll be all dependent on who shows up and what people say. And then Sunday's the show, and then Monday's the thing, and then Tuesday's nothing, and then Wednesday's the game, and then and then Thursday, and then Friday. That's it. And then Saturday is the thing, right? It's the thing. So a week from tomorrow, it's like 7 days away now. That's crazy. I gotta start packing. I don't know. I ripped my bed sheet today, so I had to replace it. I ripped it. I woke. I was like, why my foot caught in the bed sheet? It doesn't make any sense. And then it was because it was so old. I wore through it and ripped it, and that's how you do it. All right. Hey, Blue Logic Forge. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I see you there. I gotta sleep before Roundtable. Yeah. All right, guys. I will see you tomorrow, and until then, good gaming, everyone.